time. Derek Thomas throws to the left side. It's intercepted.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. Sound right, boy.
Welcome to LA and the FFL. Welcome back to the All-Pro Football 2K8 franchise here on the Buck Sports channel. And after last week's doubleheader, we have another against the LA Monarchs. And it is a talented team who is probably the best team in the West, as the Cavalry are trying to keep their good season alive here, nearing the mid-season mark. And this week we're going against the quarterback slash coach slash owner, Chris the Franchise Young. They are ranked number 9 currently, but I see them going up even higher in the new power rank next week. But with Chris Young, he is a spectacular talent. He is getting older though. He is as old as Ryan Humes, our quarterback. He's losing a little bit of accuracy during his play, but he's still very mobile. Even though he's lost a step, he was one of the fastest quarterbacks to ever play the position. But with him owning the team, he has 2 of his sons playing on the team as well. So let's see how the Cavalry face LA this week. As Ryan Humes is under center, in his last season of his career, he fires it to Beckham III on the right side for a gain of 6. Also, after this video, on the Discord, in the weekly news category, we'll be showing the new upcoming free agents this offseason, as Darren Morris takes it down the field and taken down at the 24-yard line. Cavalry are known for their rushing offense, as Humes gets stacked up in the backfield. He was about to run there. The Cavalry run offense is top in the league. As Humes steps back, he fires it quickly to Morris. Morris runs through a defender and runs out of bounds as he's pushed. That's going to be 3rd down and 5. Humes is having probably his worst season of his career, with his worst accuracy and touchdown to interception numbers, as Reed Weathers gets the handoff and taken down before the first. Can Boston get it through the uprights? And they can't! It's wide left, as LA now come onto the field. Chris Young, even though he's not as spectacular of a talent as he once was, he's still a really good quarterback. Let's see what number 1 can do in LA. As they hand it off to Adrian Jackson, who gets stopped for a loss by Martin McLaughlin. He's been kind of quiet this season, but he has shown his tackle for loss skill. 2nd down and 12 now for Chris Young in LA. He sits in the pocket, he throws it deep, and it's caught down the field by Burns. Or so, sorry, it was his son, Bryce Young, down the field. Young again under center, and he gives it to Adrian Jackson. Also want to say that the receiver is Brandon Young, because he plays offense and defense, and the backup quarterback is Bryce Young, who is Chris Young's son. They both are. But here we go, 3rd down and inches, as the franchise is changing the play at the line. Number 1, future Hall of Famer, gives it to Jackson. He hurdles a defender. It takes it up the field for a gain of about 12, but that's a first. 1st down and 10 for LA. Young steps back here. He slings it to the left side to his son, Brandon, and he gets a good gain of 8. Second down and 2 now, nearing the red zone as the Monarchs give it to Jackson, who was once one of the best running backs in the league. He finds himself in LA, making some plays for their offense as they give it to Jackson again. He breaks one tackle, but is forced down by Johnson. And now they're going for the field goal. Is it going to be accurate? Ball's kicked, and it's through the uprights as the Monarchs put the first points on the board. Can the Cavalry come back? As Humes motions over Hansen, and they give it to Morris, and Morris gets stopped for a humongous loss of about 4. We don't see that often, as now it's second down and 14. They're in the same run here. Nope, it's a play action. He throws it deep, but it's intercepted by Robinson. Their new star linebacker on defense, Michael Robinson. Number 12, making a big play in coverage. As Chris Young is back on the field with this Monarchs offense, to give it to Adrian Jackson, who tries to stiff arm, but right there, Perry Miller, who's had kind of a down season, just obliterating him, only for a gain of 3. As now Young sits back, he throws it quickly to Jackson again. Number 34 cuts it to the left side, and it's tackled down by Beckett Bradshaw. Bradshaw's been hurt, but he's finally back here in this game in LA. He's looking a little slow, but finally makes a good tackle there. 1st and 10. A lot of rumors coming out about there being a lot of retirements this year. I wouldn't be surprised if the Cavalry would be hit really hard. And they give it again to Jackson. He gets taken down for a loss. Second down and 12, Young throws to the right side, and it's caught by Burns as Perry Miller hits him extremely hard at the sideline. He gets wide open, and he protects that ball as he gets hit. There's rumors that he might be on one of the upcoming free agents, as there's going to be many this offseason. 1st down and 10. In the red zone now, Young now gives it to Jackson, who breaks a tackle, but finally gets taken down. LA is finally becoming a amazing team. They've been down in the dumps for years, but with Chris Young in LA, it's made a big difference as their big pickup in free agency makes a big catch right there in Bryson Boitono from the Discord. 3rd down and 4. Young gives it to Jackson again. He tries to cut upfield, but gets taken down at the line, or maybe just a couple yards. And they kick the field goal, and it's through as Boston is down by 6. Can they do anything to come back here? 1st down and 10. We're in the second quarter. Humes gets to stop. It's play action again. He's sitting in the pocket, and as he throws, he gets hit hard by Travis Stank. Big veteran player right there making big plays. 3rd down and 30. And Ryan Humes trying to run away from pressure. He throws off his back foot, and it's intercepted down the field by Roman Mathis. What a great play right there by Mathis. The ball was just inches away from the receiver's hands, and now Monarchs have ball in the red zone again. Can Boston make a big stop here as Jackson runs through and almost gets a first, as Bradshaw is able to make a tackle from behind. 2nd down and 1, they give it to Jackson again, and that's a touchdown. Adrian Jackson and LA get their first touchdown of the game, up 13-0 now. This is not looking good for Boston. Ryan Humes has been lackluster this game so far. 1st down and 10. Humes steps back. He throws it down the field to Beckham III, and that's a first. Now we're going to fast forward to 2nd down and 9. Reed Weathers breaks the tackle, a run, and he gets the first. Now Reed Weathers isn't going to have as many tackle or rushing yards this season, since Darren Morris is getting a lot of the carries, as Morris almost gets a first himself. Now again, they throw a quick out route, and Ryan Humes actually threw it way too short and low, and it should have been picked off. 3rd down and 7. As Humes moves Beckham to the left side. Humes steps back and throws it quickly to Beckham, who breaks a tackle. He hits the Jets and gets taken down at the 12. Beckham, what an amazing play right there. Let's see it again as Humes throws it quickly, perfectly misses a tackle. Another is missed, and then finally he's dragged down. It's now 1st down and 10. As Travis Stink has been lining up this cavalry offense. And Humes throws it deep to Beckham. Touchdown! Beckham with an amazing fade route right here. Perfectly passed, perfectly executed. And that's a touchdown for Boston. So now they're only down by 6 now. Young throws it quickly over the middle of the field to his son. And Kendrick Buffin did not care. He laid him out. It's 2nd down and inches. As Young chases the play at the line. And they pitch it to Jackson. Wide open hole. Can Bradshaw catch up? He does finally, but he's taken down at the 33. Adrian Jackson showing how much of a special talent he is. Unfortunately, the Bears got rid of him, but it doesn't matter. Him in LA, he's making big plays here. Now 2nd down and 12. Young sits in the pocket, throws deep, and it's dropped. It's dropped by Brandon Young down the field. One of Chris Young's oldest sons drops the ball down the field. Now 3rd down and 12. Young sits in the pocket for as long as possible. He throws it to Bryson Boitono, who almost breaks a tackle but cannot get the first. They have to settle for the field goal, and it's through the uprights as LA's up 16-7. Boston can't do anything, and we're now in the 2nd half as Monarchs have ball. Young now sits in the pocket. He throws it deep, and it's intercepted by Kendrick Buffin. Young has been known for losing more and more of that throw power of his, and he short-armed that one. And now it's cavalry ball. As Reed Weathers is in the backfield, Reed gets the handoff and he gets forward for about a yard gained. 3rd down and 4 now for Boston. As Humes play action, he throws it down the field to Beckham again. Touchdown! Beckham III was a former tight end in developmental. He decided to lose some weight and play receiver for Boston, and it's really helped out. He doesn't look that big, but he's still 250 pounds of pure ripped muscle. And now Young sits in the pocket again. He throws it deep, and it's caught by Bryson Boitono. Boitono takes it down the field. Touchdown, Bryson Boitono. And LA get back on the board. Young, not afraid to throw deep there. So now Humes comes back with Morris as he gets tackled for a big loss. Humes now sits in the pocket. He throws it downfield. It's intercepted by number 56, Hugo Faiuluto. Sorry, he has a really hard name. And now we go with Chris Young under center, changing the play. They like playing this heavier set in the backfield, and they give it to Adrian Jackson. He breaks the tackle, and that's a touchdown. LA up 29-14 now, and we're just going to fast forward it as Boston tries to come back, but it's just too much as the Monarchs pretty much completely destroy them. The cavalry tried, but they really couldn't get anywhere for LA to come down and get a loss here, but finally Boston loses again. And here, let's jump to my Patreon sponsor here right now. Welcome to the Halftime Show, and it's sponsored and supported by you guys, whether it's for free with likes and subscriptions and comments Also, down below, you can find my Patreon. It is updated and has new levels and new systems here. And let's start with the first one, $1 a month. You can become a player for free. Becoming a player is free on, even on YouTube. It's not a thing. It's just if you are a supporter, you'll get a player just for fun. Supporter basically just keeps the lights on. It's nothing crazy. You're not gonna get any crazy content or more content or be a part of the actual Patreon. It's more of just like a kind of a donation tier, but your name will be in the video, as you will with the rest of these memberships. And this mostly supporter is just a nice change of pace. Not a lot of people do $1 anymore, and I just frankly don't care. $1 is just a nice thank you to me. Next, Fanatic is a very big tier. I think it'll be the most popular tier. It's only $3 a month, but it's jammed packed with a whole bunch of content. You get behind the scenes content, you obviously get a player, you get the name in the video, but you also get a live stream once a week, or at least a video, where you guys live can chat with me, and we'll discuss the future of the league and weekly updates and so on and so forth. You guys can be in the chat and interact with me. Also, with Fanatic, like I said, with the behind the scenes content, will be little things to update you guys on how far I am with the video, and some other things as well. $10 a month will be the Superfan tier. Here you get everything that the $3 and the $1 gets, except you also get to be able to call in to live streams. So I'll have it set up to where you don't just get to chat, but you can also go on and become have your face or just your voice on the live stream discussing with me about the league and about the storylines. And if you end up being an owner of a team, you can discuss what you possibly might do in the off season as well. $10 a month. Again, it's it doesn't have like a super big amount of content, but I think it's still a good price, and like I said, you get early content 24 hours early. Next are the two most expensive ones. I don't really see anyone doing, but if you want to, go ahead. Mega Fan, you get a player like all the other ones. You get everything. You get the early content, the behind the scenes, you get the Patreon podcast. You also can become a part of the special Mega Fan monthly hangouts. That'll be with ballers and Mega Fans only. It's once a month. You can discuss with me about teams and your players and updates as well, and maybe just screw around and talk, even maybe play video games with me. And then lastly, Baller. You get everything I just mentioned. You also become a co-podcast host with me for a whole episode, or more if I like you. And you get a special $50 Baller Discord. You become a sponsor as well, so you're going to have your whole own overlay on my videos where you are a sponsor, and like I said, a special Baller Discord where you guys can hang out together and or hang out with me and just discuss life with me and everything else. Other than that, basically everything will stay the same. You guys will be getting more content for free as well, with those live streams going on VOD every week. You guys just get to participate with it live. Those live streams won't start until I at least have like 5 or 10 Patreons, or patrons I should say. But until then, thank you guys for watching. Like I said, this isn't a needed thing. It's completely optional. Like I said, most content will stay free. Games will stay free. Being a coach or owner is free. And let's get back to the video. Now, with the last game being a loss, here we are in home going against the Detroit Firebirds. They've lost a lot of talent over the offseason, and they're not looking so hot going into this game. They may be fighting the dynasty for winning their division, but they are not that great of a team. Now they are on defense. Obviously, we see here their star player is linebacker Denny Parr, who's a do-it-all linebacker. He can blitz, he can play zone. The only thing is he's not super athletic. He's just an awesome linebacker as he is. Their quarterback came from developmental. He is actually returning from retiring due to some health issues, and that's Terrence the Cannon Thomas. He has one of the best arms, if not one of the biggest arms for a quarterback in this league ever. And that does really help this offense, but the fact is they lost their star young receiver Ed Oliver in a trade. So here we are with Boston at home, with Darren Morris taking it off the left side, and Denny Parr makes the tackle. Darren Morris is on fire. He's now leading the league in rushing for sure, and has a huge lead already this far into the season, as it is week 8. And now Hume's trying to run away. He breaks the tackle. He throws it deep to Smoochie, but it's intercepted by the Firebirds. Detroit couldn't do anything with that interception. They're forced to punt it back to Ryan Humes and Boston, as now Humes throws it deep to Beckham the third, and he drops it easily. It was right in the breadbasket. As now Darren Morris gets the handoff. He breaks the tackle. He jukes out another one. Denny Parr trying to come back, but finally Morris is taken down. And other good news, Jackson Thomas, actually Terrence Thomas's nephew, is going to be back in week 16, the very last game, as Beckham gets an amazing catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Boston. His arm is healing, so it looks like he's going to at least be able to have some snaps in the very last game of the season. First down and 10 for Detroit, as we see them with Terrence Thomas, number 12, pitching it to Frank Murphy. He cuts it to the right side and is taken down with a gain of nothing. And now Thomas sitting in the pocket using that cannon. He throws it to the right side, spins, and gets taken down past the midpoint of the field. First down and 10 now for Detroit in a power formation, giving it to Frank Murphy, who gets taken down by Martin McLaughlin. Still a story with the Cavalry defense, as now down the field, it's caught, and that's a touchdown. Big touchdown by, I believe that's Tampa Moss, down the field, traded from the Revenge to Detroit, as he blows by Kettrick Buffin, and down the field, Detroit gets a touchdown. But as I was saying, with the edge rusher and Darnell Donald and the Cavalry are fighting about playing time, and it looks more and more, even though he's having a good season, that he might be traded in the offseason. Now Bryson Rice gets the catch after that big touchdown pass for Detroit, as Rice is almost there for the first down. If we see it again, a nice out route by the former basketball player, turn offensive lineman / tight end here with the Cavalry. And now down the field, it's overthrown to Beckham. Sadly, he was right there, but Ryan Humes could not get there in time. Second down and 10 now for Reed Weathers in the shotgun. He gets the handoff here, and he breaks one tackle. Number 42 reaches out for the first. Good play by Reed Weathers. I think he's quite enjoying getting the ball a little less this season, as now Humes trying to run around. He throws it to a wide open Hanson. Down the field, he dives. Touchdown, Boston! Boston with a big touchdown there, now leading 14-7. What can the Firebirds do here? Terrence Thomas in the backfield, and it's given to Frank Murphy. He cuts it to the right side, a wide open hole. He gets to the 40, and finally Garrett Jensen coming out as one of the best safeties in the league, making a big tackle. Now Terrence drops back. Thomas throws it to the left side, and it's caught. And they get hit out of bounds. Good throw and good catch right there for the Firebirds. Now again, Frank Murphy gets the handoff on the toss, and he gets a gain of maybe 1. This Firebirds team for so many years had Neve Watts, and they kept getting into the championship game for so many years as Murphy is stopped. But they just can't make it past the dynasty. And the one time they did, they lost in the championship against the Wolves. And another time they made it, they lost to the Dragons. So what can the Firebirds do here with Terrence Thomas thrown into the left side? It's caught, but it's going to be out of bounds. Way too short. It's going to be 4th down and 7 for the Firebirds trying to kick this field goal. As Boston tries to blitz them, it's up and it's through the uprights as we're nearing halftime. With 6 minutes to go, Ryan Humes gives it to Darren Morris to the left side. He jukes. He breaks a tackle. He breaks another. And finally taken down by Justin Jones. 2nd down and 2. Now they give it to Reed Weathers, who powers through for almost a first. Reed is a powerful back, probably the strongest back in the league. 3rd and inches. Humes changing the play at the line. It's a screenplay. They throw it quickly to Morris. He has wide open running room and runs out of bounds. He was pinched right to that sideline. Now it's 1st down and 10. Humes again gets pressured. He throws it deep to Hanson, and it's dropped. Hanson, he does have an issue with those big streak plays. He tends to drop them sometimes, and again it shows as Humes getting the time here, and he gets hit as he slides, but he gets up. He gets into the defender's face, but he runs back to the line. Boston has to be careful here because their backup quarterback is injured with a broken arm, so it's not like he can really come in. As Humes trying to run again, he gets sacked. 2nd down 16, nearing the red zone, as now Humes sits in the pocket. Now he's scrambling. He throws on the run down the field, and it's almost intercepted. Bad pass. Almost right into the hands of the safety. 3rd down and 16. Got a long way to go. They're going to run the ball. He gets perfect blocking. Morris hits the sideline. Touchdown! Darren Morris. And now Boston's up 21, and the Firebirds go on a 3-and-out. Have to immediately punt, and now Humes throws it quickly to the right side to Beckham. He gets hit hard by Feo Alsup, but he doesn't get anything on that drive. As now we go back to the Firebirds after halftime. Terrence Thomas throws to the left side. It's intercepted by Samuel Avery, the former Medal slot CB right there. It's 1st and goal. If they get a touchdown here, it may end the game. Now, after that big interception, 1st and goal. Humes changing the play at the line. And he tosses it to Morris. Denny Parr's right there. He misses the tackle. Touchdown, Darren Morris. As Boston pretty much puts this game out of reach for Detroit, as Boston wins 45-17. Humes having one of his better games this season. Now, Frank Murphy did run all over the cavalry here, but Darren Morris with almost 230 yards. Now, if you want more of the story, go down in the description down below, go to the Discord, and I'll be showing some stories and the new upcoming free agents and the new power rank. Now you'll see those next week, but thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.